evening, I'm Leopold.
And I'm Wallace.
Thank you for tuning into Last Minute News. Today, tragedy occurred when John Harvard, the famous clergyman, died of consumption. He was born and raised in London, but in May, he emigrated with his wife to New England and settled in Charlestown, Massachusetts. Childless, Harvard left half of his estate and his library, which was around 400 volumes, to the new college nearby in Cambridge. He also left the other half to his friend and the first schoolmaster of this college, Nathaniel Eaton. The school has renamed itself Harvard's College.
On that note, let's tune to Rubius at the gravesite.
Thanks, Leopold. I'm here at the gravesite of John Harvard. He was born in 1607 and he was a Massachusetts clergyman. He recently died of consumption in Charlestown. He left behind his wife, Catherine Rogers Harvard, and having no children, he left 329 titles, over 400 volumes, and half of his estate to the pupils dedicated to learn at Harvard. Here are some people who wish to say some words in his remembrance. Excuse me, miss. What did you think of John Harvard?
John Harvard was a scholarly man who worked towards the good of the country in life and in death.
Excuse me, sir. What do you think of John Harvard?
John Harvard was a godly gentleman and a lover of learning.
Our second story tonight concerns the grand opening of Harvard. Wallace?
For the first time in history, the people voted to fund a school with their own money. Originally called Cambridge, it is now changed to Harvard University. Now let's cut to the students to hear their opinions on the new college.
Here I am at the new halls of Harvard. Let's hear what some of the newest pupils have to say about their campus.
The buildings are too gorgeous for a wilderness, and yet too many others' apprehensions for a college.
Awesome. I'm here with Professor Arthur from Harvard University. Please, tell us why the school was built.
After we arrived in the New World and had built our houses, churches, and formed our government and settled our families, we realized we longed for a place of higher learning for our ministers to come.
Thank you. So what do you think of the buildings of Harvard?
The edifice is very fair and comely within and without, having in it a spacious hall and a large library with some books to it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also tonight we have an exclusive interview with Caleb Tiemuk. Let's cut to Rubius.
Good evening. I'm Rubius, and I'm here with Native American Caleb Tiemuk from the Wampanoag tribe. So tell me, Caleb, what is it like to be the first Native American to graduate from Harvard College?
I feel very honored to be the first person to graduate from Harvard College, and I'm glad that I'm now able to spread the word of God, and I hope that people from my tribe will follow my footsteps.
Have you attended any school previous to this one?
I attended a preparatory school in Roxbury.
So I heard you stayed in Indian College, which was the first brick building on the campus of Harvard. Were you staying in there alone?
No, I came here with Joel, but he unfortunately died from tuberculosis before he could graduate.
Thank you for spending time with us. Now back to you, Leopold.
Thank you for tuning into Last Minute News.
When kings and emperors are forgotten, the name of Harvard will always be remembered.
Have a good night. Thanks, Leopold. Okay. Thanks, Leopold. I'm Wallace, and I'm standing here at the gravesite of John. It's really born in.
He left behind his wife, Catherine Rogers Harvard, and he also left behind 320.
No, you have not. Excuse me. What is your opinion on John? Excuse me, sir. What is your opinion on John? Excuse me, miss. What is your opinion on John Harvard? Thanks, Leopold. Oh my god, I can't do it.
I'm Leopold Younger.
And I'm Wallace Periwinkle.
And thank you. Good evening, I'm Leopold.
And I'm Wallace.
Good evening, I'm Leopold.
And I'm Wallace.
Good evening, I'm Leopold.
And I'm Wallace. Thank you for turning.
Good evening, I'm Leopold.
And I'm Wallace. Thank you for turning into less.
Good evening, I'm Leopold.
And I'm Wallace. Thank you for tuning into the last minute news. Find. Oh, I can't.